We're rolling.
Hi James, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I will. I am James. I am the Sales and Marketing Manager for Manchester Metropolitan University Conference and Events team. And who are you, Matt?
I'm Matt from GSCON, the CEO, Director, third year running now.
Fantastic. Yeah. Welcome to the university. It's very nice to have you back again.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to be back.
So tell me about GSCON. How did this start for you?
Oh, GSCON started 4 years ago. My very close friend, Sam, was passionate about streaming and gaming. I built him his first triple gaming setup.
Right.
And to basically help him with social anxiety and escape reality. We lost Sam due to mental health, and I didn't know about streaming. I didn't really get it.
Yeah.
I used to think, why watch people play games when you can just do it yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But after he passed, I started to look into it, and I got involved with a couple of people, and it wasn't about the games.
Yeah.
It was about the community.
Yeah.
So then we started building. I just started building my own server, Discord server, and just started bringing people together. And
Yeah.
it just flourished from that. And now we're at multiple different angles now. Social media, there's different servers, there's different platforms, and everyone's just come together. So when we ran the first event, I was actually shocked that 292 people did that. And I thought this is amazing. The feel that you've got because you're making all these people happy. And
Yes.
some people have never met some of the people. They've been watching them for years, never had a safe space to come and meet them.
Sure.
So it was very rewarding for me. So when we ran the second one, which was here last year, 496 people turned up.
Wow.
And just the atmosphere, especially because it's a university anyway, so it's already got that vibe.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely incredible. So,
That's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, from my perspective, having sort of interacted with this mostly from a social media perspective for most of the year anyway, until the event, the sense of community is huge, and so many people get involved in stuff online, and it's great from my perspective because there's a lot of chat going on and things.
Yeah. I mean, keeping people conversing and away from their own social bubble, to broaden their own. Basically, to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
A lot of people lock themselves away. They don't feel like they're socially accepted, or they look different, or their sexuality is different,
Yeah.
or they don't feel accepted. Whereas GSCON, it's about, regardless of your age, gender, sexuality, ethnicity, it doesn't matter. You're still a human being. On the side, we're still the same people.
Yes.
And we are all still allowed to be together and
Yeah.
have fun and relax and stuff. I mean, that's the core message.
Fab.
It's just be who you want to be.
And how was that, so from the beginning of the GSCON then, how is that translated sort of in terms of the mental health agenda and things like that into what you do during the conference today and with the community?
It's about getting them involved, because every single person will have a down day, regardless. You know, you could be work with stress, you could be work with your partners, home life, bills. You know, it doesn't matter. People will use social media, as in TikTok, Instagram, to watch reels to escape reality. It doesn't matter if you create content as picture form, or if you are playing video games and recording it in your interaction. It's about using a tool to escape the harsh realities of that day.
Yeah.
And the idea for GSCON is to tap into that by taking not so much out of your comfort zone, but making your little bubble at home a full reality, so that everybody else is like-minded and they come together.
Yes.
So it's all about basically collaborating together.
Yeah.
So everyone's got down days, they share each other's experiences, because the problem shares, problem half.
Yes. Yeah. And that certainly seems to be something that's resonated with a lot of the sponsors that you've got for the event as well, is that?
Yeah.
You've had quite a lot of interest from that side of things.
Yeah, so Manchester Mind came last year, and they actually requested to be part of this year.
Fabulous.
Which was, when I got the call, it's like, you're doing it in Manchester? I was like, yeah. I said, oh, can we come? I was like, absolutely, of course. Become charity, because of, there's the reasons why I specifically targeted certain charities.
Yeah.
One was the mental health, because of Sam, and he was also in care as a child, which led to his mental health issues.
Yeah.
So Become Charity is all about helping people in care, and he was also disabled, he had fibromyalgia, so everyone helps people with adaptions. They change technology, or they design technology to help people with difficulties playing video games. So all those three charities resonate with the core message of GSCON and the whole reason behind why I started it. and they all wanted to come back. It was just
Fabulous.
like, let me come back. I mean, Become, doesn't matter where we are. He said, I'll go wherever you are.
Yeah.
You know, I said, well,
Amazing.
we're looking at US next year. He was like, I'm there. You know what I mean? Everyone can. Our main contact, Laura, had left, but the director was like, we still want to come back.
Wicked.
So it's the charity side of it. You know, we don't charge for space. We just come down. We've been sponsored by Streamlabs again. Except they've given us maybe more this time.
Right.
So they've given us about £2,000-3,000 worth of gear to give to the charities to raise money. They take the money to their cause, and the community get really cool prizes like cameras, microphones. They've given us 3 Blue Yetis, and they're really top of the range mics.
I mean, all right, is that so? I didn't even know what a Blue Yeti was then.
Yeah, so it's a big sort of professional microphone for,
wow.
for like podcast streamers and stuff like that.
Right,
so,
fantastic.
They've given us a lot of equipment, and they
Amazing.
didn't even ask me details. They just said, we want to sponsor you again. What's your address? And they just sent me 2 big boxes and went, there you go.
Fabulous. That's when you know something's working, when that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then we got Immersive. Immersive reached out to us. Immersive Experiences, they're a sort of newfound company. They've been going a couple of years. And they do the virtual reality.
Right.
And they do a lot of STEM. And they teach kids and whatnot. They're very, very supportive of the mental health. And they actually, Cash Inject sponsored us. They're actually ordered, our community have come together and built a mascot.
Right.
It's called GS, as the robot. And Immersive have actually ordered and paid for a big 12-foot which is going to be outside in August. So, like I say, the sponsors work well with the community will work with each other as well as with the sponsors.
Fabulous. And so, what is GS then? So the mascot now is, how's that?
Yeah, so it's a big robot. It's we've got him as an actual Discord bot as well, so he interacts with the community.
Amazing.
We've got him on every flyer, apart from these ones. We've got him on every bit of material, and if we can budget for it, or if we get sponsored for it, we're going to commission someone to build the costume. We'll be walking around.
Fantastic. Oh, amazing. Brilliant. And I'm quite happy to come to the US with you next year if you're on it as well. I mean, we're well up for that, as you can imagine.
Well, it's still very, very early stages. We got a guy out in Arizona who wants to come and basically, he runs a different type of an event.
Sure.
But he's got the contacts.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of US audience. Some of them are coming here.
Amazing.
This year.
Yeah.
We've got people from Sweden, Italy, Croatia. You name it.
Super.
All from Europe as well as US.
Fully international.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, this is obviously our core conferences normally look a lot more traditional and, dare I say it, slightly more boring than GSCON. The more traditional academic conferences in a lot of ways. And that's one of the reasons that we've enjoyed having you guys at the university so much. It sort of lights up the whole building for the weekend that you're here. Why did you choose to come here out of all the places you could have gone?
Well, to be fair, a lot of it was down to finance. Because obviously we're non-for-profit, we only have money that comes in from tickets. Last year we didn't have sponsors as such. You know, Streamlabs gave us equipment to give away. So we basically based it on ticket sales. We only sold tickets to cover the cost. And there was a couple of issues with a different venue. But they were quite cheap, so they didn't charge VAT. But when we came here, it just resonated with us. Louise, our main contact, she really, really supported everything that we did. She was absolutely amazing.
Fantastic.
Yes, okay, the budget was a bit higher than expected, but we made it work. And then coming back this year, we did look at another venue. We went to go and see it because it was half the price as this one. We went to go and see it and we stood there and we went, this is not MMU. The lighting's different, there's no vibe, you know, it's not where, it's not GSCON. The memories of GSCON last year are all here. And it was actually meant to be London, but the community was like, no, Manchester.
Cool.
So with that, and then I literally just rang up Louise and went, look, we've been to see this venue, we don't like it. Is MMU available in August? She went, yeah, so book us in, and we booked, that's it, straightforward.
This is why Lou organises all our conferences, because she's much more organised than any of the rest of us.
She's very, very hands-on, and she even came down to the venue last year, to the conference last year. She absolutely loved every aspect of it.
Fantastic.
And
And there are loads of. So last year there was a lot of people dressed up, a lot of costumes going around, that kind of thing. Is that the same kind of vibe this year?
Yeah, except it's going to be like tenfold.
Right.
So we've got 2 fantastic cosplay coordinators who are going to be highly focused on just coordinating the cosplay sector. We've got 2 contests. We've got a masquerade, which is like stalker, young people who are not fully enthusiastic about it, or not confident with building their own. And then we've got a crafted one where you make from scratch.
Right, cool.
So we've got 2 contests.
Wicked.
We've got the award ceremony again.
Yeah.
I get this is tenfold already. We've had over 3,000 nominations. So
that's amazing.
I think last year we had like 900 nominations.
Right.
This year it's already gone 3,000.
Wow.
And we're still running them until the end of July. So the more publicity we get, the more that it's out there, the more votes we get in, it makes our job harder.
Yes.
We don't mind it because
it's a good job. That's a fun job, isn't it?
Yeah. It's combing through it and watching their face. Like last year, watching their faces light up when they won an award.
Yeah.
I think one person screamed. It was amazing. Great experience. We made a few mistakes, but
well, this is part of the learning curve. This is all part of the learning curve.
yeah.
Well, we're very excited. So we are talking about the 5th and 6th of August.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on the Friday beforehand, we went back to Pixel Bars.
Right.
They welcomed with open arms.
Yeah.
So we got the icebreaker party at 6 p.m. We've hired the whole downstairs,
Right.
Like last year. And then we're here at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, straight through to 6 p.m. and the same on Sunday.
Super. Well, we're very much looking forward to seeing you.
We're very excited. I know the community are like counting down the days. They have on their phones, they literally have the calendars on their Instagram, and they're literally counting down the days. It's the buzz that it's got with just in the Discord. And I said I think we're at say 300 attendees so far.
Right.
We've got 200 in the Discord.
Yeah.
So the people that have got tickets are not in the Discord, but they're still creating buzz on social media.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's just as a collective, it's just like a big family.
Super.
And we just want to grow that.
Wonderful. It's been very nice talking to you, man.
Yeah, likewise, definitely.
Yeah. Good luck with the event.
Very excited. Excellent.
All right.